Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Monique Dugaw, a communications director with the American Red Cross. Monique, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Great to see you. Thank you for having us.
My pleasure. So making the rounds here in Southern Oregon. Tell us a little bit about your work with volunteers locally in the American Red Cross, because you guys have volunteers everywhere.
The American Red Cross is very fortunate to have a passionate group of committed volunteers. In fact, the Red Cross is about 90% volunteers. So we are committed to having the most trained and most passionate people out in the field. I am fortunate enough to work with a wonderful group of people. We respond in the middle of the night to a home fire and help a family that's lost everything. We respond to the scene of a wildfire and give people a place to stay. We do a variety of things, including preparedness education in the community, and much of that is done through volunteers.
And I imagine that you guys are always looking to expand that base.
We absolutely are. We would love people who are interested in helping others to join the Red Cross mission. We want to prevent and alleviate human suffering. That's what the Red Cross is all about. And we're looking for people to join our team. We want people to help us to shelter if there's a wildfire and we need to move people out of a certain area for safety reasons. We need people to help man that shelter, give food, comfort, and resources to individuals who might need assistance after a disaster. We need people to give preparedness presentations. We're all about disaster preparedness. We need people to respond to home fires or help prevent home fires by installing smoke alarms for free in homes that need them. So if you're interested in volunteering, you can email volunteer.cascades@redcross.org, and the Cascades is our entire region.
Okay, and then that's the Oregon, Washington,
yes,
Idaho or something?
That's
okay,
correct, and you'll get connected to a local volunteer representative here. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you mentioned wildfires. Obviously, that's a big thing down here in Southern Oregon, and with the heat coming this weekend, it's always an issue. What is your involvement with that? Is it just response, or preparedness? Where does that line draw, if you will?
So we are always watching and working closely with emergency managers as well as fire departments to try and predict when a wildfire might happen. And then also, as soon as a wildfire hits, looking to see where that wildfire is in coordination with families, homes. What do we do to help? What do we do to help humans who are in the path of that disaster? So what we'll do is, if there's an area that's been evacuated, we will come in, set up a shelter, give people a place to stay. If they've lost everything, we'll aid them in their recovery process. So the Red Cross is there not just when the disaster strikes, but in the aftermath. So we will stay in a community for a period of time to help people who have lost everything in a disaster, help that community to recover. So put resources in place, put connections in place to help that community recover. And we also have volunteers that deploy from all over to assist with disasters. So if there's a wildfire going on in Oregon or Southwest Washington, our responders come in from all throughout the region to help provide staffing, clothing, food, comfort, resources for people who need it. But there's also a preparedness aspect to wildfires. We want to educate people about preparing their home and their family. One of the things that you can do to be prepared for wildfire season is to create defensible space around your home. So do you have shovels and rakes and other hand tools where you can clear away brush from the immediate area of your home to create less
risk to you and your family?
Less risk to you and your family. Do you have a hose set up that you know works, just in case the fire department hasn't come before the wildfire gets close to your home? Do you have an evacuation route, at least 2 ways out of your neighborhood in case the first way is blocked? And have you practiced that with your family? Does your child know where to meet you after a disaster, just in case there's not access to cell phones or other resources? Those are some of the things that we really want people to think about before a disaster. And also, do you have a go kit, an emergency kit in your home, in your car, and at work? Those are the 3 places you're most likely to be if a disaster strikes, and if you need to get out quickly, we want you to be prepared. We have a full list on our website of Go Kit items. If you go to redcross.org/prepare guide, we have a full resource guide filled with information about how you can prepare your home and family for a disaster.
Okay, and I only have time for one more question. I do want to ask, you guys are literally going into people's homes and installing smoke detectors, correct? Is that something that anyone can take advantage of? How does that work?
That's correct. So we go in and install smoke alarms for people who need them. in areas throughout Oregon and Southwest Washington. We know that people have only about 2 minutes to escape a home fire once it's started. So we want people to be alerted and aware. So we will come in through a partnership with the Oregon State Fire Marshal. We will come in, trained volunteers will install a smoke alarm in your home. We'll test existing smoke alarms to make sure that they work, and we'll help you to put together a fire escape plan should you need one, and deliver information about earthquake preparedness. So we'll give you all of those preparedness resources and leave you with a sense of, I'm prepared and ready if a fire happens. I can get out in time and I know how to do that, and I'll be alerted.
Never can predict the future, but you can prepare for it. Monique, great to meet you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Stay with us. We'll be right back.